I'm Heather Lane and I'm the librarian and keeper of collections at the Scott Polar Research Institute. George Arluck's Dream of Flying is a really interesting piece of modern Inuit sculpture. He's a really interesting artist to me anyway. He was born in 1949 and comes from Arviat, which makes him part of a tradition of sculptors in the Keewatin region who work with very hard stones. So really interesting combination of material and an expression of artistic ability. One half of it is stone with a face on it, carved very beautifully, very fluid piece. The top half is actually a piece of relic whalebone picked up on the shores of Hudson's Bay. And I love the fact that if you look at all sides of it, there are in fact 4 faces on this piece. And Dream of Flying really reflects for me the idea of the shaman taking flight. Shamanism is the set of beliefs that are prevalent in far north. That obviously was superseded by Christianity, but actually those beliefs are still adhered to. Many people actually have a sense of their shamanistic past even if they don't practice. Inuit art actually begins in the late 1940s, early 1950s, once the indigenous people of Canada, those people who had formerly been nomadic and who subsisted really on the ability to catch either whale or other sea mammals or caribou, they were forcibly settled in the first half of the 20th century by the Canadian government. And in order to provide them with a means of livelihood, they were trained both to make prints and they were asked to develop stone carving. Stone carving is not something that you would do while you were living a nomadic life. You don't want to be carrying large quantities of stone around with you. The whole thrust of development of Inuit art over the last half century has been really interesting to watch, because we're starting to see really quite extraordinary abstract pieces now coming